Hey guys, Sean again, Custom Offsets TV on the YouTube. This is gonna be an episode of shit I never knew. It's gonna be a little quicker than usual. So this is gonna be really fast because it's not in depth, but it's one that people keep asking about. I don't know if it was some old farmer or a forum or where I got this tip. I definitely don't stand behind this as if you do this idea and it wrecks your wheels, that's on you. I'm not saying that it's approved by the manufacturers. I'm saying this is what I've done for 5 years living in northern Wisconsin where we have lots of chemicals, lots of salt, and lots of road crap all winter. When you have painted wheels, what I do is I buy the gallon jugs of WD-40 because I use so much of it, but this will work just fine. I take this little guy, get rid of the straw, because my goal is to preserve the wheel and protect it from all the crap. So what I'm gonna try to do, and what I always do, is I use this WD-40 as a barrier. So the first thing you have to do is get the wheel super clean, because as always, you don't wanna be grinding dirt and garbage into the wheel. So it's already nice and cleaned up, ready to rock and roll for the winter. And this is a winter prep, so this is how it's gonna stay all winter. And then I take my WD-40, I do one of two things. If I'm feeling lazy, I just shoot it all over the wheel. Don't get it on your brakes because they won't work and you'll slide and die and then try to sue me. But you're not gonna be able to because I just said that little disclaimer. I get this thing sopping wet and I'm literally WD-40ing, lubricating every square inch of this wheel. I almost think of it as when you're putting wax on, you know, the heavy paste wax that you're intending to come back and take off. Only as you're gonna see, I have no intentions of taking this stuff off. Because just like a bicycle chain, I don't know if any of you have bicycles or a sport bike, when you put all that chain lube on there, it looks like shit and it's super dirty all the time, but it's still well lubricated, and if you go and start cleaning it, what you see is this oil creates a barrier. What it's doing, obviously I wouldn't need to do the plastic cap, I'm just doing that because it looks like shit because I just sprayed WD-40 all over it. But what I'm doing is I'm creating an oil barrier. So all the salt and dirt and grime and snow is gonna stick to this, but I don't care because it's not getting to my paint job. And I do inside every single one of the spokes. Ideally, you would also be doing the back side of the wheel. So if you took them off and did it, that would be the most properest way. I don't have that kind of time in my life, and I've never done it that way because I don't care that much. So I've taken a $4,000 set of Bosons and run them for 3 years in the winter on a Cadillac CTS doing the same technique. And people around here said I was a moron for running Bosons in the winter. I laughed because I ran my wheels year round and they look brand new every spring. Because if you zoom in, Junior, you should be able to see, and if you can't see it, I think you should come over here. I still think you should come over here. Or are you gonna get some close-up clips and put them over the top of all my yapping? You're just gonna come over here? I do feel better if you come closer. Because what I want you to see is that there is a greasy film. There is literally WD-40 on this entire wheel. And what that's gonna do is, just like a bike chain or a dirt bike chain or a sport bike chain, it's creating a lubricant barrier, an oil barrier. So that even though when I drive through stuff, I'll grab some stuff. Nick's gonna be really mad. It will stick on there, but it's on top of that oil. So what happens then is when it's time to wash your truck, you come through and you wash it all off again, and you get it good and clean just like it was when I started, and you redo this. So anytime you wash it, you obviously have to come back and WD-40 it to recreate that barrier. So like for this one where I just threw sawdust all over the thing, we'll take it back out, we'll wash it off, and then we'll come back through and we'll hit it with the WD-40 again. Until you wash it, you can keep running it like this. There were some times where I got really lazy with this vehicle, actually, with the CO Avalanche, where I would leave this on there for like 2 months without washing it. And then when I came and washed it, it would look okay, and then I would lube it up. And then in the spring, what I do is I give it a really good deep cleaning, and then I come back and I reapply the wax, because then you get it back to a wax for show season. But every time, my wheels look brand new. I had no pitting. I had no issues with them running them year round. Now some of the manufacturers tell you can't run them year-round, you can't run them in the chemicals, otherwise it's on you, it voids your warranty, blah, blah. This probably voids your warranty. I'm telling you that a tip of the day from me to you, this is what I do. It's been working, but don't try to sue me because I'm basically just handing it over as a tip. So, shit I never knew. Is this shit I never knew? Yeah, this is shit I never knew. I knew this, but I found it out from a forum or something. And it's called the WD-40 trick. So I'll go around, do all 4 of these wheels and then just run it. And like I said, wet rag, don't get a clean rag and then come back and clean it off. You're trying to leave it on there. You want that wet rag, that damp rag, and then you're leaving that WD-40 on there. So hopefully that helps. Give it a shot if you wish at your own risk, but I'm telling you that that's what I'm gonna be doing with all of these. I'm actually gonna try it on a chrome wheel this year and try to run chrome wheels all year and see if I can get them in the knot pit too. But we'll see how that goes. We'll follow up on that. Remember to subscribe, remember to share, remember to like. Let us know if you're enjoying these tips. Let us know if you're not enjoying these tips, and we'll just delete those comments because we have feelings and that hurts them. So have a nice day. Peace.